First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
So now here is Mike Zunino, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Now here's the pitch. Ball one. In his career, Zunino is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball two.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that one yanked just foul. Now another 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Next, it'll be Brandon Lowe. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Bases are empty, one man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Randy Arozarena. And he fouls this one off. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And that misses, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Tyler Glasnow will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Two words, Matt: high ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First delivery to him as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Carlos Correa comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll step in here at 275. 23 homers and 82 runs batted in. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting third. The first baseman, Yuli.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel lifted into center field. Margot's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth. The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike 1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Second inning coming up, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Willy Adames. Now here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Meadows.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Meadows is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again, 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 13, Manuel.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's ball.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the stretch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Ready now is Michael Brasso. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
He'll start him with a breaking ball.
Yep,
Too low that time. It's ball 1. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Francisco
The designated
Mejia.
hitter, Francisco.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's in.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Greinke steps into his windup, and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. And now Kyle Tucker, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the
The
2nd.
right fielder, Kyle.
First offering on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Glasnow has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. On a line, that's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it
That
gets
is
turned around. Nice
The
piece
left
of hitting.
fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 31 homers and 96 driven in. The 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0 home.
Nope, upstairs.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
1 strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Batting 7.
Always tough to
The
issue a
catcher.
free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in is Martin Maldonado. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Tucker over at second. Alvarez on at first with nobody out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Drilled down the line. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Miles Straw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Striding in is Michael Brantley, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes set. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. Fouled off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Greinke looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Strong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Adames onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys,
Third
not so
baseman, number
much.
2.
Now they bring up the monster in the
Alex
4-hole with 2 outs.
Bregman.
They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Astros leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in will be Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Randy
Here's the
Arozarena.
first pitch now from Greinke. 1-0. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willy Adames. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa
That was a
Bay.
tough play, so
The
let's
right
take
fielder,
another look at it with
Austin
Showtrack. Seemed to get a
Meadows.
solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Greinke's ready. Here's the 0-2. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here now the 2-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 Tampa. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Tucker on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next up for the Stros, Miles Straw struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman, Joey Wendell.
Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell struck out in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Rousseau into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 is a swinging strike on the breaking ball.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in next, Carlos Correa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Brandon Bielak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Willy Adames. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rays are out in front, 4-1. Now at the plate is Yuli Gurriel. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's set, and the pitch. lifts it into the air to shallow center. Margot comes on now, and he has it one down. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First offering.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros are back in business. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0 home. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the right.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. The Rays 4 and the Astros 2. And now here is Austin Meadows, singled in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Manuel Margot will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Meadows stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner, and he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Michael Brasso will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Five runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Three and 2 now. Joey Wendell waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And now the first pitch, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
So here's Mike Zunino, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here he comes on 2-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Enoli Paredes will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Rays are in front, 6-2. Ryan Thompson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado.
Now the first pitch, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball
A
two.
couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, Miles Straw. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Left side, but well foul. And another foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 6-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. First pitch of the AB now. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
Now batting.
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Willie Adames.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ball.
And there's ball one.
1-1.
One and two now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
Up
in
next
this
for
inning.
Tampa Bay,
He looks really
the
sharp
right
out there,
fielder,
guys.
Austin Meadows.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Meadows, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A pause and the 0-2.
Nope. That's inside. I got the count. 2-2.
And he struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Yuli Gurriel is on deck. One out, nobody on. And he fouled one off. The next 3-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on Show Track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Colin McHugh answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that's through, a base hit. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two down, runners at first and second. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Astros leave them loaded. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So now to the plate, Michael Brasso. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in the second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Next up, Joey Wendell. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch. And a double steal try here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Zunino. And their runners at the corners now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Misses, ball two.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the stretch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, and it's fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this.
Andrew Kittredge enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miles Straw is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Kittredge has compiled over 65 innings of work, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the Rays are moving on. They are AL Eastern Division champions.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
6-2, the final total today. The Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Glasnow earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more